Hello everyone and welcome to Tuesday. We've got a fun lunch today. I'm excited to see what it looks like. It's a food truck that won't be a food truck for much longer because they're going to have an actual place. It's called Poppy's Cuban Cafe and the reviews are really good. And we were like, sure, because we had to run out earlier and do some errands anyway. So we were like, yeah, let's swing by and get that. So we got it to bring it home. And I am excited to take a look at this sandwich. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's a lot of cheese emanating from the other side. Okay, did it stop? It stopped. I really like Cubans. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's really good. That is really good. Okay, I'm gonna need a few minutes with this alone. And then we'll talk about what our errands were today. Because they are relevant to you. I wanted to give an update on these tomato plants. So we have one that's I guess we'll say like normal sized tomatoes. We got one in there that's huge. It's a big one. And then these over here are cherries, and there's quite a few fruit. Nothing turning color yet, but
that's because they're determinate tomatoes.
That's because they're what?
There's two different types of tomatoes. There's determinate and indeterminate. And indeterminate just keeps going all season, and they kind of just ripen as they happen. And these kind of go through, like, they'll all kind of ripen in the process of 2 weeks, and that'll be it, and it won't make any more tomatoes. So we're gonna have a lot of tomatoes once they start ripening.
Oh.
And sometimes based on the breed, I was gonna say brand, but that's not right. They'll kind of go in waves sometimes. So sometimes we'll get a bunch, and then we'll get like the second bunch, and then we'll like a third wave of ripe tomatoes. So I don't know what these are gonna do because I've never grown this type of tomato before.
Huh.
They only get that tall too. They don't keep going like crazy.
The more you know. So what is the thing that I needed to share with everyone today? One big piece of information, and that is we have a new P.O. box. I'm going to put a link to the mail FAQ in the description instead of just showing you the P.O. box on screen, because in the event that someone comes across this video in 10 years and is like, oh, I'd like to send in a piece of mail, and they send it to a P.O. box that no longer exists, that won't be very good. So I'm going to put it in the link in the description. If you want to send in mail, you can. It works now, so you should be able to send it in without any problem. And we also have it configured in such a way where we should be able to receive things that you normally can't send to P.O. boxes. So for instance, if you're sending something through UPS or FedEx, previously we had asked folks just to not do that because they can't be sent to P.O. boxes. Sometimes UPS would screw up and send it anyway, and then we would be in a weird position where it kind of gets put into limbo, and a lot of strings have to be pulled for us to even get it. But now, hopefully, that shouldn't happen. So you should be able to just send, God willing, anything. It should work. But the address is in the description. And if you've sent something previously to the old mailbox and you're like, oh crap, what now? It's fine. It's fine. We'll still get it. We still have that for a little bit of time, and we have things set up where it'll get to us. Either we will get it or it will get to us for the next probably few months. Now, obviously, if you're sending something new, please don't send it to the old one. Please send it to the new one. But if you have sent something to the old one and we don't have it yet, like, we should get it just fine. So no worries there. Anyway, so what you making there, Mal?
I made eel sauce.
Eel sauce. And that's for our Brussels sprouts?
Next time we do this with eel sauce, we should roast them.
Oh, yeah?
Because with all the oil from pan frying or sauteing, the eel sauce doesn't stick.
Oh, okay. Sure. Something for next time. Normally I cut Brussels sprouts in half when I cook them, but these ones were so tiny that I didn't bother cutting them. So they also didn't cook like they normally do when I do them, but hopefully they're still good. That, and maybe like that melon, is all we're going to have for dinner. And that is because we're actually going to bed pretty soon. And you might be saying, Stephen, it's not even 8 o'clock. Correct. But we have to be up really early tomorrow. I'm talking like we need to leave the house at like 4:30 a.m. And that's really early. And I'm not thrilled about it, but it is what it is. We will talk more about that tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to enjoy a pretty small dinner. And, if you have anything that you'd like to send our way for mail, feel free. We'll be getting back to releasing mail, hopefully in the pretty near future. Obviously, we've been preoccupied with things, but it's coming. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?